Now we're going to stir the sauce for the pizzas. Be careful, it's very hot and it is very, very dangerous.
Nikhil.
Before you start touching any food, you must. Now we are going to start making the dough. We start off with water, eggs, yeast, and the secret ingredients. And one secret ingredient goes in first. Second secret ingredient goes into here. And now we are going to put the oil into this pot. And now we are going to add the yeast. My co-owner and Mr. Antonio is wearing gloves to keep the food clean. Next, we start with the eggs. And now I will throw the shells away. Throw the shells away in here. It's important to keep your work area clean. And now we are adding the water before we put. We're stirring up the ingredients. Now we pour in a 50-pound bag of flour. It is heavier than meat. And now we are going to add a 50-pound bag of flour. It weighs more than meat. Now we close the pin for safety so our fingers don't get tied. And now we look at the mix it. And now we press start and set the time for 45 minutes. Antonio. And now we are getting the pan ready for the dough. We clean it first. That's how we make the dough nice. Now the ingredients are being churned, which means mixed. And now we are going to get the dough out of the machine and put it on the table so we can slice it. And that means cut. Out of the machine and put it on the table so we can cut it. Okay. Now we are going to make a cross on the dough for good luck. Now we're going to do the dough right way.
For large pizza, 3 pounds.
As one person cuts the dough, another person rolls the ball. Why we roll up the dough is so we can get all the air bubbles out. It looks like this dough ball. Want the dough balls to rise.
So what? We put them in the proofer.
But I'm not sure how can I help you? Pull 2 small pizzas. 1 small cheese, okay. In the old days, this is what they used to make the pizzas.
It's called a dough pin.
This is called a dough pin.
And this was not.
When you're rolling out one pizza, back in the old days, when they would roll out one pizza with this thing, it was no big deal. But when you would roll out 100, can't do this anymore! Today, technology has made life easier.
We put the dough in the top part of the machine, and it comes out already flattened.
Some pizza restaurants, they throw the dough up in the air to stretch it out. In the pan.
ahead and grab some cheese, not a lot. We'll cook the pizzas. I'll cook my pizza the old-fashioned way.
And I'll cook my pizza with technology butter.
This is the old-fashioned way.
And this is the new way.
And this...
I've got pizza boxes for the pizza. While it's not busy, I'm going to put the boxes together. Getting the pizza out of the barrel right now. My dad's taking the pizza out of the pizza oven with a pizza peel. This is a pizza peel.
Hey, watch out.
Wow. Now my dad's gonna cut the pizza. Now we put the pizza in the pizza box.
That's why little kids should not work in the pizza.
I'd like to thank my sister for helping me film this, and Theo and Mr. Antonio.
And what about me?
And then
And his daddy especially.
And what about Uncle Pete?